Lisbon, the Portuguese capital of football and fado. A captivating city crafted over centuries and hometown to a man skilled in all football's art, Manuel Rui Costa. The 47-year-old is now the general director of Benfica, the legendary club where he grew up and where he finished his career. But in the 90s, Serie A was the stage he illuminated with his talent. And watching this national idol back at home was a starstruck little boy, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Serie A was at the forefront of European football. All the great players were there. So of course Italian football became one of the most watched leagues in the world. Cristiano was young, and it was natural that he was a fan of Italian football. He arrived at the back end of our generation at the age of 18. He was just a boy with amazing ambition. For us older players, it was easy to see what he would become. Today I am still attached to Serie A and follow it closely. I am very happy that Cristiano Ronaldo is there and that he is the face of Serie A. It's clear that his presence has helped the Italian league regain credibility, so that it is now seen in a different light.
As a teenager in the 80s, Rui Costa too fell in love with Italian football, idolizing a brilliant number 10 who played for Juventus, Michel Platini. But when he left Benfica in 1994, he joined one of the Bianconeri's rivals. In 7 seasons at Fiorentina, the Portuguese won 2 Italian Cups, scored 50 goals, and set up many more.
What a strike, Rui Costa!
Florence was in ecstasy.
I felt a strong bond between Fiorentina and the city from the moment I arrived. You're not just playing for the club, you're playing for the entire city. The bond that the city has with the club develops great players. It gives you amazing power and strength. I was honored to captain Fiorentina to a trophy. It makes me tremendously proud. We didn't win the Scudetto, but we still won silverware. I will never forget my time there. You don't have to win the Ballon d'Or or the league title to be happy with your life, or to make people you represent proud. In this sense, it was worth trading some titles to have the experience that I had at Fiorentina.
In 2001, Milan snatched Rui Costa from his adoptive city, the most expensive acquisition of President Silvio Berlusconi's era.
That day that I left Fiorentina for Milan was so full of emotion. I was leaving a charming city that had given me a great welcome and allowed me to grow as a person. On the other hand, I was going to a club that I had always wanted to play for. I grew up watching Sacchi's Milan with their Dutch trio. They won everything. There was a tradition of having players of quality at Milan. I was set to replace Boban, and that says it all really. Berlusconi loved attacking midfielders and having that kind of player in his side. Kaká came later, and Milan always had great players in that position, such as Savicevic.
Rui Costa, curler, oh sublime!
It was 5 years as part of an extraordinary team. We left our mark on the game. We won absolutely everything.
There it is! AC Milan are champions of Italy for the 17th time in their history.
In Florence on Saturday, the 2 teams of Rui Costa's Italian romance meet. Lucas Paquetá, scouted at length by Benfica, won't feature after a 3-game ban following a red card in the hard-fought success over Bologna.
Paquetá must be given the normal amount of time that all foreign players take to adapt to a new league such as Serie A. But I'm in no doubt that very soon he'll become a Milan idol.
Rui Costa's connection with the Viola's Federico Chiesa is more intimate. Federico's father, Enrico, played with the Portuguese at Fiorentina.
It's strange to see Chiesa on the pitch, because I met him when he was just a child, and I played alongside his father. He is skillful and can make a real impact with all the tactical and technical ability he has. He's physical and dynamic, so has the ability to change the game. He's an excellent player, and is, if not the most, then one of the most promising players in the last decade in the Italian league.
Chiesa lauded in Lisbon, where Rui Costa will be watching or suffering battles of the heart harder to manage than clashes on the pitch.
If there is one game that I don't like to watch, this one. You might think it's good watching my two teams, but I don't know who to support. If Fiorentina score, I feel bad for Milan. And if Milan score, I feel bad for Fiorentina. The only thing I can hope for in this game is that the team who needs the points most is able to make the most of it.
Saia beneficiada disso.